Wow, look, it's Hex. Wow, I love Hex. So yeah, Hex is pretty neat. Look at this. You can do this with her. So chances are you're coming from the main channel video where I talked about Hex and its wide variety of products and its history and blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I had a big video about Hex, and a huge reason why I did that video was because Warren James and Daco decided to send me a whole ton of Hex products. Initially, I was gonna do just a review video, but with my whole rebrand and stuff, it felt like it made more sense to do more of just a video talking about Hex as a whole, and then kind of shove this review bit in that video. But this is just gonna be like a rough cut of me opening everything. I'm sure the actual final cut will probably just have me inserting little bits from this that I think are relevant to what I'm talking about. I figured I'd start this by showing my little Hex collection. As you can see, this is the Glamrock Chica Hex plushie that I've been showing on screen for the last minute. Yeah, this is my favorite FNAF character, so it's really cool to see that she got a Hex plushie. I like this plush a lot. I think it's very cute. Kind of wish the guitar wasn't printed, but I mean, it is what it is. I think the rest of the plush looks really good. Yeah. Oh, look at that. She's like drawn like one of your French girls. The Shadow Freddy Hex plushie. I don't think this one looks quite as good as Glamrock Chica, but I do really like his ragdoll flaily capabilities, despite the fact that he's magnetic. Like, the magnets do stay on really well, and I can flail him around. He's really cute. His mouth is very freaky looking. I don't know, I like him. He's neat. He's very neat. Microphone looks cool too. I like the little guy. And then we have Springtrap. I made a video a long time ago, I think like mid-2024, where I talked about this guy and I was like, this is the best Springtrap plushie ever, and I like him a lot. And he's very cool looking. He's got a lot of really good embroidery detail, couple nitpicks, but other than that, I think he looks fantastic. For once, we get a Springtrap plush with accurate colors that no other company can seem to do properly for some reason. And lastly, this one's a bit of a curveball, but here is the Bonbon hand puppet. Really cool looking. I like having like an actual prop from sister location. He's very cool. I also have a couple of Hex's apparel items already. Firstly, I have the Shadow Freddy hoodie. Got all this cool embroidery detail on the back. Very cool. Got his little bear ear on the hoodie. Yeah, I love Shadow Freddy. He's one of my favorite FNAF characters, and I thought this was just such a cool piece of merch that I decided to buy it. The glow-in-the-dark embroidery is all really neat. Love this little pattern right here. I think he's really cool, so I bought the hoodie. Sue me. And then I talked about this in a YouTube short, but this is the Chica character hoodie. Nice embroidery on the front. Really cool character art on the back. Little fluffy Chica feathers on the top. Very nice hoodies. I like both of these a lot. I think they look very cool. That's kind of my whole Hex collection I have at my house. I do have more Hex stuff at my old house, but couldn't bring it with me. But anyways, that stuff doesn't matter. I'm gonna be talking about the two boxes that they sent me just recently. Yeah. See, as far as I know, this has the entire Bendy collection in it, alongside a handful of random Hex items, assortments, couple apparel items, couple plushies. Yeah, I think starting with the smaller box makes the most sense, so I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna cut it open now. Here we are. Box number 1. Let's see what we have in here. Oh shit, that's my address. All right, item number 1. It seems to be a shirt. I survived. Springtrap. Wow, look at his little face right there. Whoa. Oh, Jesus. Whoa. Look at that. It's like a dark green. Wow. I survived Fazbear's Fright. Look at Springtrap. He's a little scrunched. Let me see if I can unwrinkle this shirt. Very nice print quality. I like this design a lot. I'm fairly certain, I might have to correct myself in this video. I'm fairly certain the Oof Troop did the art for this shirt. And on the back, Fazbear's Fright, bringing back your childhood in the worst possible way. That's a quote from the newspaper. Wow, look at that. They did their homework. You did your homework.
You did your homework.
Obviously, it's meant to be a little silly, and as someone whose favorite game is FNAF 3, they really roped me in with this one. I really like this whole vibe they got going. The green is a very pleasing green for FNAF 3's theming. The art looks really good. The print quality is really nice. The shirt's got a good feel to it. Feels like soft. Still feels like, doesn't feel cheap though. It's like, it's soft, but it's like, just overall it feels good quality. I like it a lot. Very cool. Thank you, Hex. Very cool. Next up, we have what I believe is the Cuddly Chica plushie. Aw, look at her. She's so fluffy. Let's get her out of the bag. Wow, look at that. Aw, she's so cute. Her little cupcake is kind of stitched to her hand here. She's so fluffy looking. So yeah, this is the Cuddly Chica plushie. The Cuddly plushies are their like magnetless a variety of plushies. I also have the character card too. I didn't know that the Cuddly ones came with the character card. That's really nice. So yeah, this is like the regular Chica Hex plush design. However, she's a lot more fluffy. She's got this very like fluffy, soft fabric that she's made out of. Her beak looks pretty regular. Her tufts of hair look normal. Her bib does not seem to be... Well, I guess, yeah. No, you could remove this if you wanted to. It's tied to like a nice bow on the back. It's a bit more of like a faded yellow color than I think I remember the original Chica's bib being. You know, you got the nice embroidery, let's eat. She's got beans in her butt so she can sit. I really like the way that these like little feet, the silver toes and the you know, she's cute. She's got a very nice build. Definitely very like a very cuddly plush. Don't know why the cupcake doesn't have a flame on it. I feel like it should have a flame. Am I crazy for that? But yeah, this is very cute. I like this a lot. She's a sweetie pie. I'm gonna put her there. All right, next we have what, I don't know actually what this one is. And, oh, it's Freddy. Wave 1 Freddy. Wow. Okay, there's Wave 1 Freddy. See, he kind of has a similar fabric to the one that the Cuddly Chica has, but as far as I know, the Cuddly Chica, or the regular Hex Chica, does not have that kind of fabric. But yeah, wow, he looks really nice. I already own this. I'll open it at least for the review. But I'll probably put it back in the bag, maybe for a future thing. But here's the Hex Freddy. Magnet's pretty good. Well, these are Wave 1, so I don't know if the magnets are that good. Very soft. I like the design. The eyes are very cute. Very fluffy. Much like the other Hex plushies. There's Freddy's character card. Looks pretty neat. Put his feet on. Yeah, wow, there's Freddy. But yeah, guy's claws. His little paws. His little hand beans. His head's a little lopsided, but he looks pretty good. I like him. Very cute. Cute little plushie. There's his microphone. Yeah, there is Freddy. There's Hex Freddy. I guess I can like start slowly. Ah! His head came off. Gonna take a wild guess and say this is the puppet, judging by the bag. Very cool. Oh, there he is. Wow. Oh yeah, there's the puppet. Nice. There they are. They're squashed up like a pancake. This present box is a little understuffed, I think. I don't know how that happened. Hard to get it to hold its shape. Where's the magnet even put on this thing? I know my original one was not like that at all. That's very strange. There's the character card. This one is wires, so it's bendy. It's got a very, very bendy arms, bendy body, bendy head. You know, you can get this in a lot of very cool poses. As far as I know, this one's also cheaper since it doesn't have magnets, so that's always a plus to these ones that are like magnetless. Yeah, there's the present box. Very cool. Well, mine's a little understuffed for some reason, but other than that, it looks pretty good. Head shape looks decent. You know, I mean, it looks better than the Jazzler's puppet, I'll say that much. That one's so fucking ugly. But yeah, this is pretty good. I like it. Good plushie. There's the puppet. And then we have this, and this, like, there's that. Alright, so here is the, I think this is a sticker set. It's a shadow sticker pack. It's in this, like, oh dang, this is like, oh wow, this is actually a really nice, like, sleeve. This is cool. I might actually end up using this for, like, cards or something if I ever need to stick stuff in a sleeve like this. This is actually a really handy piece. I imagine this is just to keep the stickers flat so they don't bend or anything. But yeah, this is the Hex Shadow sticker pack. Got all these stickers. You got, here's number 1. These all glow in the dark as far as I know. Very cool looking. Love the, like, design of this. It's like he's getting electrocuted. There is the Freddy Fazbear's ticket. Shadow Freddy on it. 240925. I don't know if that's a number from FNAF, but I like this, like, drawing of Shadow Freddy. It looks neat. There's a camera. Keep watching camera. Very cool. Game over arcade machine. That makes sense, as the shadows are kind of tied to arcade machines in FNAF 3 and stuff. And there's Shadow Bonnie. Well, maybe there is only one sticker pack then, because I thought that Shadow Bonnie came in a different one, but I guess each of them, there's one of each of the guys. David and Howard for any OGs out there. Lastly, we have what I believe to be the Shadow Bonnie hoodie, I think. Let me open it. Which is really cool, because I already have the Freddy ones. Now I have both. Wow, there's eyeballs on it. That's cool. Yeah, there's Shadow Bonnie on the front with like these eyeballs. The hoodie. The hoodie has 2 floppy rabbit ears, which I think make more sense than the bear ear, as much as I love the Shadow Freddy hoodie. The rabbit ears definitely work better. They're very long, very floppy. Again, the hoodie's good quality. There's a checkerboard pattern on the bottom. One arm says RWQ. Get a good look at that. Yeah, there's the RWQFSFASXC And then the other arm, Shadow Bonnie, kind of mirrored in black and white is the outline, and there's the, yeah, look at that. Very cool looking. Has a big design on the back. Shadow Bonnie, kind of dangly right there. This is like, what is it, the Bonnie Paper Pal? An arcade machine down here, and clocks. I don't know what that means, but I suppose it's Shadow Bonnie related. So yeah, that's box number 1. Very cool. Covering up some of my OG guys, but it's okay. I'll probably move most of the stuff over here. And now we have, the second box. Wow. Hex Bendy. I'm gonna, I don't know why I did it like that. I have to move all this stuff out of the way anyway. So I guess before we get into the bendy stuff, let's look at the mangle-shaped elephant in the room. Holy cow. I never thought I was gonna own one of these, mostly because it's really expensive, and I didn't really have any reason to buy it initially. I love Mangle, but, you know, wasn't really in the cards with the amount of hex things I wanted to buy. But yeah, this is the fabled Mangle Hex Plush, the 100% accurate Mangle body that I don't think any other plush like has done before or after. Since we're gonna, oh god, it's coming out. It also comes with these stands, I think, to hold, like, actually stand up the plushie. It's like these, like, rods or whatever, but yeah, I have to put this whole thing together. Whoa. It's like, got this, like, vinyl material over, the hand comes off the top. Whoa. This big piece. Oh my god, there's just so many parts. I don't know what's in here. Take a look. Is the card? Oh, it is the card. Okay, and then there's also, oh, it's stickers. Look at that, those are cute. Build a Mangle. It's a lot of Mangle pieces and the toys and BB. Wow, and there's the Mangle character card. Very cute. Let's see if I can remember how to build Mangle off the top of my head. I guess you start with the head. Oh, whoa. That's a very happy face. You know, honestly, it looks better in person than I thought I remembered seeing it look on the website. Like, I don't know, I wasn't a huge fan of this when I first saw it. The wires are a little extra, but I don't know, the head shape's kind of endearing. I really like the way, I don't know, like, in 2D it looks a little strange, but, like, actually seeing it in person, I will admit, it's a bit charming. It's very cute, actually. This thing is strange, though. I don't really like the endo head at all. I don't know what they were going for with this shape. It's very, very odd. Don't like the way this looks. I like this, actually, though. This head's cute. I'm not a big fan of whatever's going on here. This is a bit of a strange shape. It looks like one of the characters from Robots. Yeah, supposedly I'm supposed to be able to make Mangle with this, with all the pieces here, so I guess I'm gonna do that. I think this goes here. Bend it down. All the parts have bendy wires. Here, bend that down. The wires don't really extend through the whole limb, unfortunately, but they're there. This leg here, boom, got the 3 legs. Hand is where it needs to be. Kind of weird appendage that just kind of sticks off to the side here. And there you go. The hand that goes here, that kind of just like sits like that. And then you've got the neck piece, which feels pretty heavy. As far as I know, this is where Mangle's head goes, is right here. I like this. I don't know, like, this is a lot more endearing than I thought it would be. I really like this one. I don't like you though. You can just kind of chill over here, I guess. Yeah, there's that. And then it connects right here, but obviously there is no way with the weight that is gonna hold, unfortunately, but you know, it's cute. I mean, like, I can hold it up by the ear and it's like more or less stays together. Anyway, yeah, this is just not optimal. I feel like it would have worked better if they put it like here, maybe. Yeah, the magnet, I feel like, could have went here, and I feel like that would have had a lot more structural stability, but that is why they provide you with this stand. Yeah, this makes this more of a giant action figure than a plush, but it is cool to at least see that they're thinking of this. This is a pretty good quality too, you know, nice plastic, cool logos on it. I guess you just kind of stick these rods in, kind of just stick these in here. Yeah, I guess like this, I hold like the body with this arm. Also the little tail, this has got a wire in it too, so it sticks out. I can like hold the body up with this. I think I did that right. More or less, anyway. Yeah. Cute. Yeah, I ended up liking this a lot more than I thought I would. it's still very expensive, obviously, and like it's one of those things where unless you absolutely love Mangle to death, then you will just eat up having this as a display piece. Probably not worth it, but I do really like this. This is adorable. It's very cute. Again, like I said, I liked it a lot more than I thought I was going to. I wasn't expecting to like this plushie as much as I did. My only real major issue is just the way this endo head looks. It just does not look right. But otherwise, very cute. I do also think the magnet for this connecting bit should have just been on the bottom of the neck here. I feel like the tilt wouldn't have looked that bad, and it would have helped given a little bit more structural integrity. But it is very cool otherwise. I do like it. Huge display piece though. Like, oh my god, this is crazy. So now we get to the creme de la creme. The whole reason that they even reached out to me for this was their Bendy drop, which was the newest. Mangle, you're not the center of attention all the time. Get back there. Get. The whole reason that they even sent me this stuff to begin with was because the Bendy drop at the time was the newest drop that they had. I'm gonna start with the plushies, because, I mean, they were the first in the bag, and these are usually what people come to Hex for, the plushies. Let's take a look at these. I think this is Bendy and Boris. The bag design is very cute. I do like the little heads. Let's take a look at them. These are not actually magnet plushies, these are wire plushies, which I think makes a lot more sense for Bendy, because, like, Bendy is Bendy, so, you know, they're Bendy plushies. No, I think, honestly, it makes more sense for Bendy, because, like, the pull-apart, put-back-together gimmick doesn't really have much appeal for Bendy, because they're not, like, animatronics, they are cartoons. In a non-joking manner, I do think that with Bendy being, like, about cartoons, I think it makes sense that these plushies have Bendy wires in them, because you can put them into all sorts of silly poses. Yeah, here's Bendy's plushie. Looks cute. I'm not sure how I feel about the button eyes on Bendy, because it's like the whole thing is like the cartoony eyes. The bow tie is very nice shape. You know, he's got a good form to him. He's a bit stiff, obviously, because he is a Bend plushie. I showed the character card a little bit a minute ago. Yeah, you got the Ink Demon. I really hope Daco releases that Bendy Ink Demon plushie that he said he was gonna do, like the big one. Nice character card. I do like the art, and the Bendy plushie looks very cool. I do like him. You can get him in like the iconic poses. I think that he has, like bend him into his like pose from the cutout. I will say the armature is not as intuitive as I was hoping. It's a little bit loose. I'm not sure if that's just mine. I do like the little stitching on the back. It's kind of like an in-between of like a game-accurate Bendy plushie, like the Heavenly Toys Bendy plushies that are all like stitched up and stuff. Head does not really have any armature build capabilities, which makes sense. But yeah, there's kind of like, I mean, his legs are usually a little bit more out to the side. Yeah, there's like the cutout pose, I think. It's like more or less what he looks like. But yeah, he's very cute looking. He's doing a little walk down the street. Let's put him in that kind of pose. And he's walking down the street. Do. Okay. Kind of wish the body had a little bit more bend to it. I don't know. I mean, the wires do their job. I think they're fine. The arms definitely work pretty well, but I do kind of wish that the legs and the body had a little bit more bend to them. They're not super, it's not like super intuitive by any means. So you can kind of get it going if you like really push it. However, I do think this is a very cute plush. It's nice. I think it's nice that it's not as expensive due to the lack of magnets. That was usually like a huge issue with the other Hex plushies, that they got really expensive because of the magnets. I don't know how much I believe Warren James on that, but you know, very cute. I like him. Gotta give you a big ol' hug. I think I'm gonna end up liking Boris a bit more, because Boris is a little bit more in this art. I think he works a little bit better in this art style compared to Bendy, anywho. And also, Boris is just so lovable and squishy. I think he works good for a plushie. Take a good look at the guy. Oh, the character. Oh, look at the little art on the card. He's got a little bit of baking soup. Look how happy he is. That's very cute. Look how adorable. And the actual plushie is very nice, actually, yeah. Very lanky. He's got cool little buttons on his overalls. His ears are kind of floppy. I like his ears. The ears are very floppy. The face is a nice, very friendly shape. Kind of feel like his snout should be a bit longer. It's a little stout. The cheeks are like flat pieces of fabric, which, well, not like completely flat, but like they're plush, but like not like 3D. I think they're meant to go a little bit further back on the head, but I don't know. For the character with the colors that they have, it's not a huge deal. I kind of, like I said, it looks less like a cheek and more like a tuft of hair, but other than that, really good looking. I like him a lot. Like I said, hopefully, yeah, okay. The bendy wires work a lot better on Boris, I think, with the longer legs. It might just be honestly just because Bendy's legs are so short that it makes it hard to bend them into super good poses, but Boris works a bit better. Get him in a good sit. Oh, yeah. Boris is chilling. I honestly do think that the button eyes weirdly look better on Boris. The button eyes on Bendy, like, just, I don't know, something about, like, it doesn't take up enough space on his head to really look fully right. They work better on Boris, though, because Boris's head has less space on it. I do kind of wish that they made the button eyes a little bigger on Bendy, if they were gonna do them at all, because I don't know, the size just makes his face look a little off. It's not as bad as I thought. I'm just nitpicking because I gotta critique it somehow, and these are still pretty good plushies for the most part, outside of a couple minor things. I do really like Boris. Very cute. It's a nice plushie. Sit down and be humble. I'm Boris from Bendy. I'm Bendy in the ink machine. Oh my god, she's doing the voices from the show that I watched. Hey everybody, it's Boris from Bendy and the Dinkmadine plush. This is Bendy. Hi guys. Yeah, that's Bendy's voice. It's very normal. I'm like just discount goofy. I'm Hex now. Wow. Yeah, I like him. He's nice. I think those would make this sit well on a bed. I do kind of wish Boris was a little taller. He seems very short. Like, Boris has always been characteristically much taller than Bendy. I feel like they should have made Bendy's body a little shorter and Boris a little taller. They're about the same height, more or less. It doesn't seem right to me. Otherwise, a nice set of 2 plushies. I think if you're a big fan of either characters, you're gonna like those a lot. Next, I'm gonna do the pins. I really like Hex's pins. I'm starting to become a bit of a pin enjoyer myself, and Hex made a ton of pins for Bendy. These things are huge. Oh my god. I did not realize they were this big. Good lord. Boris. Yeah, there's 6 pins here, so we're gonna take a look at all of these. I guess we'll start with Bendy. Aw, look at him winking. This is on a black enamel, I think. I think that's the material. Yeah, look at that. Wow. This pin is big. Oh my god. Yeah, this is a really huge pin. Whoa, look at that. The back of this has like a gold, like, imprint on the dark parts. Oh, wait. Whoa, it's see-through. What the hell? I didn't notice that. That's cool as shit. Whoa, it's like see-through. I was like, why is it all gold on the back? And then I flipped it around and realized, oh my god, whoa, that's so sick. Like, that's my hand for comparison. Like, that fits in my palm. Here's the difference here, right? Sanchi sells these pins for $12, right? Pins are kind of expensive, so like I don't necessarily blame them. This is $16. Just need you to take a look at the discrepancy here. Like, this is a massive pin. I'm not really sure where you could put it. I mean, obviously it'll look good on a pin board, but maybe you should just have like a nice flat suitcase or a backpack you could put this on there. But yeah, you have Bendy's little pose, little winky face. The see-through on the back is really cool. I love the curtains. Like, this is just such a neat pin. Oh my god. $16, not bad. Pretty good for $16. I will say that much. Here is a Boris plush. Boris plush. This is a Boris pin. Similarly, he is a sleepy little guy. He's very sleepy. Yeah, there is the Boris pin. Very cool. I really like the way this looks. Yeah, you got the see-through in the back there. Boris is sleepy. Very cute art. Noticing he doesn't have an outline unlike Bendy. Kind of feel like the outline could have made him stick out a bit better, but otherwise I think he looks really cool. I like him. Again, a really good for a $16 pen. Like, wow, these things are so big. I guess next we'll look at Alice. Or I guess, which Alice do we look at? There's 2 Alices. We'll start with this one. This seems more traditionally Alice. Look at her in the little window. Yeah, she's in a window. She's got the Tommy gun. Her halo. Very cute. Nice little cute pose. Very cool. Very cute. Again, the see-through. And it works really, the see-through looks really good with the glass window because it like just you get this like really cool effect on the window. Wow. She's sparkling. She's so cute. Not as big as the other 2 by any means, but still pretty good for a pin like of this quality. Kind of surprised. I don't know what prevented this one from being as big as Bendy's pin. Like, I don't know. I feel like they could have made this one a little bigger. This one's definitely a lot more reasonable to put on a backpack, but I mean, granted, I guess the details are a lot more dense. Like, there's this like really nice like dense like window thing here, so maybe that's why it's not as big. So we'll take a look at the other Bendy pin. This is like the ink demon, I guess, more so. This one has yellow fasteners. See, my light ran out of battery while I was opening this. But yeah, here's the ink demon pin. Really cool. It's got like this half melted face and the half like normal happy face. But this one is golden. You can see it's got some nice gold on the back and some gold in the front. Gold-plated, probably. Probably not even that. It might just be yellow aluminum, but whatever. Very cool. Matches the sepia tone aesthetic of Bendy. I also realized I incidentally made all 3 gold pins the last 3, and then all 3 normal pins the first 3, so I guess that worked out. Then you got the ink machine. There's the ink machine. I've already got my smudgy little fingerprints on it. But yeah, very cool. You can see me in it. Nice gold pattern. Very cool. I like that design a lot. And, Alice. Alice Angle. Ugh. This one's more of the, like, Susie Campbell Alice, like, Twisted Alice. I don't really know what her official name is. Is it Twisted? I think Twisted Alice is the official name. But yeah, there's like the spooky Alice. She's a little cuter than she is in game, but she's very cool. You got the Tommy gun again. I find this maybe slightly redundant. I feel like they could have came up with a slightly different thing for Alice. Maybe ditch the Tommy gun in this one or something. Kind of funny that she has them in both. I feel like this probably would have been a little better if they just had a larger Alice kind of sitting in the front rather than her holding the Tommy gun, because that kind of is already this one's job, but very cool looking. Again, gold-plated. Looks neat. Nice pin. Yeah, all the pins are fantastic. I love these things. These are incredible looking. I really like these a lot. They're very cool. Again, for $16, very good pins. Very surprised. I feel like I've seen a lot of pins go for not much cheaper, and they're way worse. Like, these are some fantastic pins. I like them a lot. This one is I think my favorite's probably either this Alice one or this Bendy. Probably this Bendy. This Bendy's really good. I like that one a lot. And lastly, from the Bendy collection, we have some apparel. We have a shirt and a hoodie. So I'm going to start with the shirt. Ooh. Whoa. Whoa. I like the little Bendy logo on the inside of the tag. Huh. Is this glow in the dark? I think this might be glow in the dark. It's mostly just the one design on the front. The shirt is like a very dark gray with this Alice design on the front. Again, I'll get B-roll. That'll show the design a little bit better. It's like her halo and her horns are darked out. I feel like this shirt is glow in the dark. This looks like that's what this is. Cool design. Nice shirt. Not sure how I feel about this big patch on the bottom, but other than that, very nice shirt. Hex is just always blows me away with their apparel. Like, I cannot believe it when I say this. I feel like most video game nerdcore apparel is kind of hard to wear. But between, like, Hex and, like, Glitch, I think we're actually starting to get some things that I would not be ashamed to wear out in public, which is a step forward. I really like Hex's apparel. They make actually really cool, stylish shit. And then we have the hoodie, which I remember seeing pictures of this one, and this one looked really fucking cool. You got Bendy's little emblem on the front. Unfold it to reveal, whoa, there's like an ink splatter on the inside of the hoodie. You got his cool ink splatter, this like very dark kind of grayish brown, and wow, holy shit. Okay, yeah, this is we're doing it here. We're doing it now. Dark brown all over. Got this really cool embroidered Bendy patch. Very nice looking. The sleeves have this like vinyl on it and have this like really cool art of like a walk cycle for Bendy. You can see it's like little kind of like sketched in. Some of them are a little bit more animatic-y than others, and others a little bit more filled in. But yeah, you got like this like really cool walk cycle for Bendy on this side. Same thing, just kind of in reverse on the other side. These like ink splatters up the sides of the hoodie. And then on the back, you have the big bad ink demon, Ink Bendy, on the back, beckoning to join him. Very cool to see. As much as I love Dark Revival's Ink Demon, it is nice to see the old OG boy get some love. The vinyl, like the print quality is really good on this. Just, oh my god, this is outstanding. This is such a fucking cool hoodie. Like, wow, this is sick. Really good. Really cool hoodie. Ugh, I have so many new clothes. I got 2 shirts and 2 hoodies now. Alright, well, that is the kind of part 2, not really part 2, I guess more like behind the scenes Hex unboxing video. I'll get some better shots to throw in here, but overall thoughts, out of everything they sent me, most of the stuff is pretty good. I go probably a little harsh in the main channel video about Hex just because I really want to see them improve, and I feel like giving honest critiques that isn't just glazing them endlessly is going to be the best way to get them to improve their products. But I will say this much, outside of some of the pricing being a little bit on the upper side, I think Hex is genuinely making some of the best nerdcore merch out of all the companies I've seen handle properties like this. Like, this stuff is amazing. Like, really good quality. Feel like they actually bother to listen to what the people want, and that is hard to come by with products like this. Like, that is really hard to come by. A lot of times you get a lot of execs that just are out of touch, or people that run the lines that don't really know what the appeal of the franchise is. I feel like Doco is trying to work with brands that he actually understands the appeal of and knows what people want. Like I said, it's very hard to come by. Like, that's not an easy feat. But yeah, like I said, I have my issues, I have my nitpicks, but overall I think Hex is going in a really good direction, and I'm excited to see what they cook up next, you know? Go watch the main channel video in case you haven't seen it. Go to a deep dive a bit about Hex and all of this stuff, talk about this cool shit. But yeah, thank you guys for watching the video, and subscribe to the second channel where I mean, as of right now, we're at 2,000 subscribers. We might be at more by the time I upload this, but we'll see. Thank you, Hex and Warren James, again for sending me this stuff, and I'm sorry if I was too mean, because if I was, you'll probably kill me with hammers. Goodbye!